Well, my beautiful YouTube fam, this is a nightmare. Oh my goodness. The noise in here was even worse when Hillary, the manager here, she literally lives right across the hall. She could have come here at any time when I called the after hours number about the noise. She never came here. She never said, oh, by the way, I live across the hall. That's what the neighbor next door told us. Was talking to Wayne. And the guy that lived here, he said same thing. He had moved in, had this problem with the upstairs neighbors. He tried to get out of the lease. They wouldn't let him. And he's literally been paying the rent for months until this was subletted. That's how long it took to sublet this place. They replaced the carpets when we moved in here. I tried to tell her about the dirt and the filth. She said, no, that's just stains. Everything's been cleaned, which is a lie. It's just a downright lie. Maintenance came. I thought they were going to fix the plumbing and stuff. He said, no, I'm just here to put in a light into the stove. He reached his hand to put the light in, and he cut his hand. So I'm wondering if the glass, because there's like shards of glass in these, like they're filthy. Look at the dirt. They didn't even lift the top, because this top comes up. You lift it up so you can clean underneath the stove. You can't do that. They didn't do it. Even the fridge, there's stains on the fridge that I told her about. She calls them stains. I call them dirt. She said she'd come back because she didn't have time to do the full walkthrough. She never came back to do the full walkthrough. And when she did come here, when we were telling her about the noise, she didn't even want she wanted nothing to do with this. And told me that there's never been a problem with the upstairs people. There's never been a problem. Same with the air conditioner. You can't run the air conditioner. It's filthy. Look. And that's just on the outside. When we pulled the filter out, it was completely full of dirt. Wayne had to literally take it and try to squeegee it with a brush to at least clean the filter. And on the inside of it, when you pull the filter up, it's filthy. It's disgusting. Look at it. We said, where's our lease? Yeah, we're doing the walkthrough. Where's our lease that we signed? And she goes, well, we have to, I guess she has to go to the office to get it. Okay, well, where is it? We haven't gotten it. And it is quiet in here. Like there's no noise. When they come home from work, it starts all over again. And now that they know we complained, they were dragging furniture across the floor, like on a chair. She must have been sitting it, and I swear to God, it sounded like they dragged her across the floor with the chair. The pitch was so hard on my ear that now this ear, when someone's talking in this ear, it's high-pitched. Banging and slamming. It's bad. It's just bad. And then when I was talking to her on the phone, the leasing agent that leased us this apartment, she did the same thing. I don't know what Hillary, the manager here, is feeding Selena, but it's a bunch of lies, and that's what I told Selena on the phone. I said, you may say that. The problem is not with you. It's with her and the tenants. I don't want to hear about the last tenant here. We're here now. It's a problem for us. What happened here before him, that contract's over. That has nothing to do with us. So we found out that we would have to sign a new lease in December. We're not doing it. We told her flat out, we're not doing it. If that's the case, we'll be out of here by December. And then we can't even have TV or cable because when they put I don't know why they did that, apparently. The hookup is behind the dishwasher. And the dishwasher's bolted to the floor. So maintenance would have to come in here, slide the dishwasher out, then we would have to have MTS come back out and put the line in. But you can't, it doesn't go down direct to the basement. That's why there's a long wire, and he literally had a cord hooked up in there. He had it all the way around the edge here, through the door, all the way downstairs and underneath the laundry door in order for him to have his cable. And the only way that we can even have internet or cable is if I cancel with Bell, go with Sean Rogers that's here, because there's only 3 Bell. There's only 3 people here with Bell service. And our neighbor across the hall helped us with that. But there's only 3 customers here with Bell. The rest is Rogers and Shaw. And that'll cost us more money. So I don't know what we're gonna do. We have a possible lead on an apartment, but they have to completely renovate it first. And that could take a couple months. She said that, okay, let me just figure this out with Hillary and I'll call you back. She never called me back. That was like over 2 hours ago. And the Selena across the hall, she's friends with the people up above. Yep. And that's why she said, well, that's a gray area. And I said, no, it's a gray area for you. It's not a gray area for me. It's a problem. Either you fix it or don't. And even if you do, I'm not signing a whole year lease on the hopes that they're not going to be a problem again. So, unless you get new quiet neighbors, we're out. I'm just so disappointed that they would lie to get us in here. That they would say anything to get us in here. Once they got us in here, that's when the BS started. What they've done, they've broken so many tenant laws, it's not funny. Yeah, the plumbing shot in the sink underneath in the kitchen, and in here in the bathroom, the faucets don't work properly, they leak. Issues with the oven, the fridge, with the cleaning. Even the bathroom's not clean. There's filth all over the edges of the toilet, on the floor, on the edges of the tub. The whole shower was disgusting. Wayne had to go in there and completely wash it. And even then, a lot of the stains is so heavy that it didn't come out. Even in the sink, look. Gross. Gross. I had to wear my headset yesterday, my industrial headset to protect my hearing from the banging and the slamming, so it's not so on my ears. And they play their music with their bass and their subwoofer till 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. The neighbor says that Wayne talked to, she's really sweet, she's an older lady, and she said, yeah, she's a problem. And the noise in this apartment's been a problem. That's why they've had a hard time renting it. So the only good thing is, well, the positive thing, at least he's free now. He can enjoy his new home that he bought and save some money, and you know, we're paying the price for it, but I don't know. I'm just trying to put a positive spin on. I can't upload any videos. This is like my 4th one, and I can't because I'm not getting a good signal in here. So if you've seen this video, you've probably seen this will be part 5 of this nightmarish experience. And it's the worst. So what we're gonna do is, the movers are coming tomorrow, and we're just gonna pile all our boxes in the living room. We're not gonna unpack anything. Anything that I did pack is going back in boxes. And we'll eat, shower, and sleep here. That's it. That's all we're gonna do, and just try to make it. But yeah. It's really sad because I really had high hopes for this place. I trusted them. I trusted her word. And she sat in that office. Both of them lied right to my face, and Wayne's. But this manager here that lives across the hall, who manages this place and is with best buddies with them up there, somehow, I think her boyfriend lives up there. That's what I think. But I don't know. Yeah, she's the worst. Yep. And to do that to me really pisses me off, you know. So I said to her, I said, you know, I'm not wasting time and energy on you. You know what the problem is? You knew what it was. Just give me my lease. I want a copy of my lease. And go your merry way. If you want to do the repairs that need to be done in here, go ahead. Go ahead. Do it. Take care of it. And then we'll move out, and maybe you can put some partiers in here too, like these ones upstairs. You know, maybe they're willing to put up with it. But renting in Winnipeg is hell. It's terrible all the way around. Doesn't matter who you rent with. And if you're lucky to find that one decent apartment, then yeah. So I don't know. Life shouldn't be this hard, and you know what? Been through enough. You know, that's what my mom's experience with cancer and taking care of her and doing her hospice and seeing what I saw, and just not worth it. You know, life is too short, it's too precious to have to deal with nuttiness like this. Is just stupid. So, I don't know. Anyway, I love you guys very, very much, and I'll let you guys know what's going on. Or if the next time I go on a nice nature walk, I'll take you all along with me. I love you guys so much. You've been just a lifesaver for me, and you know, you've been there the whole way. You're all wonderful, and I really want you to know that, how much I appreciate that. And thank you for just giving your time and watching. And I don't know, I'm hoping maybe, you know, you get something out of this good, you know, or maybe you're going through what we're going through, just to have that support, you know, someone who understands. See you guys in the next one.